Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Well, today we're in Canada and I have friend of the channel, Steve Plunkett, and he's known for his Cadillacs. This is the Big Daddy Caddy. Steve, what year, make, and model is this one?
This is a 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz Convertible, which is the absolute excess of flamboyance of the era.
Here we are. So as we take a look at the front end of this one, well, there's no missing, as you can see by the plates, the 59 fins. And as we get closer, you have this massive bumper with these lights in it. Are those lights brights? I mean, I'm guessing the brights are here. What are the just turn signals?
One is fog light, optional fog lights, and the other is turn signal and parking lights.
Got it. And then we have that big V with that badge in the center. We have this nice winged, looks almost like an admiral would have something like that on his vest or on his shirt. These wonderful fender chrome pieces that go all the way back. You could see the chrome that wraps around the windshield on this one. Steve, come along with me. We'll take a look at this one from the side. And the paint on this, it's just spectacular. And I have to kind of keep coming back to get that shot right there. That can be a poster. Thought I'd show it to you with the top up. Steve, let's take the top down on this one. The black top in the black car, and that's pretty classy. We'll show you how that works. Just like that. So as we get closer to it, you can see the word Eldorado. You have that wonderful hubcap. Now, Steve, this is not your first 59 Eldorado. Tell me about your other one.
The first 59 I had was actually a 59 Coupe de Ville when I was a teenager. And
Really?
then I had a Series 62 convertible later on, but this is the ultimate. So I sold the other convertible for this one.
And you can see this thing with the Biarritz comes down around the back and comes all the way around, all the way back up front. So that's one big C from there. C as in, well, Cadillac. We have these fender skirts here. Probably the most iconic look that everybody photographs is right there. That looks great.
You know what? That is so shiny. You and I were in the paint.
Yeah, this paint is like liquid black. It's like oil. We can jump into the oil. As we show the back of the car, here is the gas tank right under the 59 fins.
No, actually.
Oh, very nice.
Part of the grill.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, we'll step back one more time. You can see Eldorado position there. And as we step back with that wonderful look, we have some trunk and treats. As we look at our trunk and treats, we have this little brochure, which is identical everything in this big brochure, so I'll feature that. We have our spare tire. We have our jack instructions, and as you can see, this wonderful trunk. So let's take a look. As you can see, these similar pictures. So we'll just stay focused on this. She's looking out over what a wonderful Cadillac we have. We then go to the motoring majesty. You see your interior shot. This lovely outfit that they're wearing here in the 62 Coupe. The four-door sedan, another wonderful outfit for a night on the town. Ladies having a chat about the guys may be doing the same out at the Egyptian exhibit there. the 62 sedan, the 62 convertible. After a nice carriage ride, you take that big carriage home. After you're done at the picnic with your bonnets on, you take the Coupe de Ville. Then you have, after a few cocktails, you take the Fleetwood 60 Special sedan home with the comfortable back seat, your sedan de Ville. After you get off your boating yacht trip, you take the sedan de Ville out. And of course, you put your mink on for your Eldorado Biarritz. And you bring your girlfriends with for the Eldorado Seville. And your limousine for your business trip or your late night out, and your Brougham and your engine chassis and details there. That is some good standard of the world trunk and treats. So as we walk around to the interior, I just want to show you, you've got that big Cadillac V there. You got that little fin to keep it all aerodynamic as it races us through the wind. May I open it?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. So grab the handle here. Right off the bat, you have that marker light there so that people won't run into you if you open your door. We've got two entryway lights there. If you look in the back seat, you've got that kind of hard piece there. Your speaker, your back seat, your ashtray, and of course, that wonderful instrumentation. And it's so glorious, you can even hear the birds sing on this one. Now, Steve, tell me about the buckets. Is that an option?
Yes, it's a rare bucket seat option. You don't often see those. There is talk that there are only 99 made, but I hear other comments that there might be a few more, but it is a very rare option.
Wow. You can see the you can hear the clock working. The lighter, your radio, Cadillac emblem, and your lighter over here as well. Your glove box, nicely centered there. As I feature your Cadillac emblem nicely placed right in front of you there. That's wonderful. Let's, I'll show those buckets. Like so. One more time for that interior. Wow, that's good. Let's take a look under the hood, shall we? Notice how this chrome piece comes all the way up, rolls down into here. What's the cubic inch on this?
This is a 390 cubic inch.
390. Wow. There's a lot there. There's a lot there in that compressor. You're not going to get down to those spark plugs too often. This piece here, you have the logo there. I like that the oil filter's up top. What is this big canister for?
Well,
air
Eldorado Biarritzes are fully loaded with air suspension, cruise control, auto headlight dimming, air conditioning, power vent windows. This one has the rear bucket seat option. So these are loaded with everything. So wow. That's the reserve air canister for the air ride suspension.
To keep the air ride suspension. I also notice we have our tag right there. And you have your Cadillac clean bottle there, which helps keep this full. Keep antifreeze there. All of the markings. On this one, there's your dipstick right there. A single master cylinder.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. On something this big, that's like, that's dangerous.
That didn't, dual master cylinders didn't come in until about 63 or 4.
Okay, well then that was as good as we had it at the time.
Yeah.
Well, let's fire this up, shall we?
Okay.
It's got a little more, but we'll give it a second to warm up. Can you step on the brakes for a moment? We'll show those rocket lights. Ah, that's great. You can see, I hear it spewing with the dual exhaust. Give it a little kick down, Steve. There it is. I want to just show that engine one more time with a kick down so you can hear the smoothness. That's the standard of the world right there. Steve, go ahead, give it a rev. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. We should take it for a ride.
You bet.
So I noticed that we have a Z, and that's for power in the power locks. Greeted by the Cadillac emblem, this large sticking out windshield, as Steve and I get ready to take our ride. You ready?
We'll go.
The electronic eye, there's a little gauge, it looks like, almost behind it. Is that, am I accurate? There's a little knob?
You can fine-tune that.
Oh, really?
And the Z is a lightning bolt. It resembles a lightning bolt for the power door locks.
Got it. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I've seen that before. I didn't know you could adjust those.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
A little bit of range adjustment.
Yeah. How beautiful this little ride is. We'll go to our right this time. Right and right.
There's my mailman.
This is definitely the granddaddy caddy.
For opulence and being outrageous, it is.
As many Cadillacs as you have, correct me if I'm wrong, this is Cadillac at its best with its biggest presence. Would that be accurate?
Yes, outside of the 30s.
Okay.
Outside of the 30s for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yes.
I got
there were some pretty amazing Cadillacs in the 1930s.
Yeah, that's
B16s.
true. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad we talked about that. I'll just show you this nice 2-lane road we have. When you're driving it, do you actually have a feel like I'm driving one of the biggest Cadillacs ever?
When you look in the mirror and you can check your taillights in your rearview mirror, yeah, you see a difference. Quite funny.
Check your taillights in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
This is just great. It actually is very nice. I know it's a little overcast, but that's giving us a little coolness. Really feels good. Look at the size of that hood. It looks like glass. It looks like an oil bath. Black gold. So when you bring this to a car show, what's the reaction?
Oh, it gets a lot of attention. No doubt.
It gets a lot of attention. You think?
Very much. With the top down, it looks longer.
Is there any car that gets more attention than this one in your collection?
30s.
Really? Okay.
Or the 56 Buick. It gets a lot of attention now as well.
Yeah, okay. Which we featured the 56 Buick, and the 56 Buick is a one-off Bill Mitchell, General Motors design engineer's personal car with over 200 modifications, including power headrest. So check that out on our channel. I just want to show people a little bit of this. And we're going to keep riding in this car, these massive fins. Steve, always a pleasure. What a real joy to be out in this car and just enjoying the countryside with you. Just phenomenal. Thanks so much for being on my car story.
Oh, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. The end.